Hey y'all, David here again, and I wanted to do a quick video. I'm just reviewing this little hardcover, and so I'm not going to look at the physical contents like I normally do with some of the premium Bibles. I've never had this translation before, and I've heard about it for a while, and it's been on my radar, but never really felt the urgency to pick it up. There's some circles that are more known for using the Passion Translation, but what really got my attention was when I was in Massachusetts at the D.L. Moody Center. One of my Anglican friends had a Passion Translation. I just took notice that he was reading it too, and so I'm like, oh man, then maybe one day I need to pick one up. And so I never had the opportunity to pick it up yet, but a member in our house of prayer, her and her husband had purchased it for me and sent it to me through Amazon. And so I got it just Wednesday, and I haven't been able to put this thing down. This thing has been amazing, and I'm not one that's much for paraphrases. I enjoy them more when I need my mind to relax. Honestly, it's hard for me to relax to a video game or a movie or TV or anything like that anymore, and so one of the ways that I relax my mind from studying and a translation that I like the New American Standard or the King James, then I'll put that down and just enjoy a paraphrase like I would enjoy a novel. And sometimes the phraseology is kind of cool, and so I take note of it, but I'm not a huge paraphrase guy. When I first got saved, I read through the New Living Translation and then moved over to the New American Standard quickly after that, and so the New Living always has a special place in my heart. But I've got tons of paraphrases and other just off-the-wall translations like the Worrell or the Moffat or the Phillips translation of the New Testament, and so I enjoy going through those, but it's not a huge priority for me to go through all the paraphrase versions. But this one is different, and I think worthy of just a quick shout out on YouTube. The foreword to the translation and the translation philosophy is probably what you would expect from picking up a paraphrase version of the Bible. And by the way, I love this. This is the New Testament, Psalms, Proverbs, and Song of Solomon. Kabam! I think I heard they're working on Isaiah, so there should be a completed work of this in the next few years, but I know this has been a few years in the making just for what we have in our hands right now. But each book has a quick introduction. It's got a at a glance about Matthew, the purpose, the audience, and major themes. So typical stuff like you'd find in a study Bible or an annotated Bible or something like that. But what caught my eye about this translation is I'm enjoying the paraphrase, and I enjoy some of the phraseology that they have, and I just started in Matthew, and I'm just going to read through the whole book. And so these are just my preliminary thoughts. I might do a wrap-up video when I've gone through this one. But what got my attention is the footnotes and the annotations for a paraphrase are so stinking amazing. And so you've got the scripture up here, and then the footnotes and annotations for the scriptures down here. And what hit me the most, why I enjoy this translation so much, is really because of those annotations. I've never had a Bible or any resource that, in my opinion, combined scholarly academic side with the spiritual side. This does that, especially in the footnotes when you read through some of them. Now, I'm not saying that I agree 100% with everything. I've been through Matthew, and there's some stuff that I would probably put a question mark by and say, I need to think about that. And that's been rare. For the most part, the notes and the annotations have blessed my socks off. If you could see right now, I'm not wearing any socks. This has blown them all off. I've just so enjoyed the spiritual content with the scholarly content all smushed up in there, and it's just been a joy to read. I can't put this thing down. So thank you to that dear sister and brother who got this for me and got me excited about this. I'm excited to get through this whole thing, and I can honestly say, as someone who teaches weekly or multiple times a week, this is going to be a go-to reference just to see the translation and any notes that he might have taken about the Greek, the Hebrew, or just some thoughts. I've been so impressed with this translation with the notes. And so anyway, you can just look these up. Just look up Passion Translation, and I'm sure a bunch of websites will pop up, Amazon, Christian Book, and some others. And so anyway, if you were on the fence about this like I was, or I wasn't really on the fence, I knew I wanted one day, but just never got around to it. And someone got around to it for me, so thank you so much. And y'all pick up yourselves a Passion Translation. If Skylar or Cambridge or Alan has not bound the book, then I typically stay away from all the other leather covers or fake leather covers and just go with the hardback. I've had the most success with hardbacks, and so, I mean, get whatever you want. That's just my personal little thingy, but go pick you one up. I mean, the hardback's not expensive. And that's all I really wanted to talk to you about today. Just a short little video to say I like this Passion Translation, and I know I keep holding it up here by my face, but that's it for now. Thanks for watching this video. And then again, if you'd like to support my ministry, whether it's my work locally or my work on this channel and some of the other projects I'm doing, like the audio Bible, my music is available for purchase at forloveoftheword.bandcamp.com, or you can support me for as little as $2 a month over on my Patreon page. Since I don't take a paycheck from my ministry, my wife and I raise our own support to stay full-time in the local ministry that the Lord's called us to. And so thank you so much to those that do support us to free us up to be able to focus on the work of the Lord in our city. And I'll put both those links into the description if you want to check those out. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.